What's up, Des? This is exactly what I would do if I wanted to gain 30 pounds as a software developer. Okay, so first thing I would do, y'all, is I would make sure I would know my why. Why is this important for me to accomplish? And then, define, what are some other goals I want to accomplish? Like, hey, do I want to increase strength? Do I want to fit better in my clothes? Am I doing this to be able to protect myself? So give yourself a strong enough why. All right. Then after that, I would think about, what does my schedule look like? How many times a week am I going to commit to working out? So being a busy software developer, even in game development, you want to choose something you can stick with for the rest of your life. So I would start with 3 days and see how that works. And I would start with reverse pyramid training because that's going to allow me to maximize the amount of time, actually, no, minimize the amount of time I spend in the gym. That way, I'm able to focus on other things that, matter just as much as working out. So, spending 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes less. And with reverse pyramid training, I would start with my heaviest weight. I would make sure to warm up for a couple sets. So, maybe like 2 to 3 warm-up sets, and then make sure that you do a little bit of like stretching and things like that, whether you do an upper body, lower body day. And so yeah, I would start with that. So my first set would be 4 to 6 reps. Start with the heaviest weight, multiply that by 10% or drop it down by 10 to 15 pounds each set. Then I would do second set, do it for 6 to 8 reps, and just making sure that I continue to follow that same formula, multiply by 10%, or drop it by 10 to 15 pounds, and then I'll finish my last set doing 8 to 10 reps. So reverse pyramid training is real important that you primarily do this for like compound exercises. You don't want to do it all the time. You don't want to do it for every exercise. So I would say some of the main ones would be bench, squat, deadlift, barbell rows, weighted chin-ups. You can do that weighted pull-ups. Those would be good examples. Shoulder press, like military press. Those exercises would be great for reverse pyramid training. Before any of that, though, I would make sure that I'm have my nutrition dialed in. So making sure that I have the right macros. So something that I would probably have good macro ratios would be 30% protein, 40% carbs, and 30% fats. So that's what I would start out with. Um, some of y'all could probably increase the carbs. So some of y'all could have, honestly, 50% carbs, 20% protein, and then 30% fats. And y'all could test that out because as ectomorphs, we're kind of defined as like runners. We have a fast metabolism, and so it's kind of hard for us to gain weight. So carbs will help with that. It'll help us have more energy, and it'll help us put on more muscle, things like that. If you're not really a big carb fan, then you can increase your fats. So the most important thing though is keeping your protein a little bit high and just manipulating the carbs and fat, whatever your preference is. So that's what I would do, and I would make sure I would track it inside of like my Fitness Pal or some other app, just to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to hit my goals. So aside from that, I would also make sure that I'm prioritizing sleep. I know that's not a priority for most of you devs at times, which you have to sacrifice sometimes to accomplish, which there's nothing wrong with that. I would aim for around 7 to 9 hours of sleep. That's what I would get if I wanted to maximize the amount of muscle growth and weight gain. So as far as like the splits, on Monday I would do like chest and tries. Wednesday, I would do like legs and shoulders. And then Friday, I would do like back, biceps, and train my traps, some things like that. And then maybe have target some weak areas. So I would do something like that starting off. Um, yeah, that's the routine I would follow, y'all. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know in the comments or message me on the gram on Instagram. I'm more than happy to share more. If you would like a copy of my free mixed pyramid training workout guide that kind of like implements this, it's like it's on steroids because it's a different system that I've been utilizing. Just comment NPT below and I'll send it over to you. Aside from that, y'all, remember to be great. Focus on becoming 1% better each and every day. You become 1% better each and every day, you're gonna get 365% better. So that's what I would do, y'all. And aside from that, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Deuces.